Hey guys, we're here with another Instagram feed review. This one's going to be really fun. I'm going to reference a few different things that I've talked about in the past and something that I just recently watched on YouTube from one of my favorites, Gary Vee. You guys know how much I love him. He has so many insights, and the fact that he's putting out content every single day, and while it is still sharing the same things, it's different to hear something over and over and over and then really get those like real life examples of it. And so I'm excited to show you guys like what I got out of that and kind of how it just reinforces what I've been sharing with you guys lately about the Instagram 9 grids and how you want to treat Instagram like a magazine. So I'll take a peek at all of those things. But today we're going to look at Swan Doe's Instagram feed. I actually met her in the Creative Brand Summit. She was part of that. And I loved the summit because I was able to go in every day and really engage with the people that were participating in the summit. It was all about branding, so it wasn't just about Instagram. My talk was about Instagram itself. But I was able to talk to people throughout the entire summit and really build those relationships and know these people and know what they're really struggling with in their own business and brands. So I felt like that was really an invaluable connection piece to really get to know people's businesses a little bit deeper than just in this group. So while this group is focused on Instagram, it's for Instagram for your business. So I want to make sure we're using Instagram to actually help grow your business and not just for fun, right? Instagram is fun. This totally should be fun for you. If this isn't fun, don't do it. But it's a really fun platform that is supposed to help you like grow your actual business. So we're going to look at swans, and I'm going to kind of dive deep into my philosophy about what she should probably look to doing. So let's take a peek right now. We're going to move over. And so this is her Instagram feed. Totally cute. I love her products. She sells these handbags. And so if you click this link in profile, you can look at her offerings. They're beautiful leather, color blocking. So her style is really, really refined, really polished. And you can shop for different collections. She has different essentials. So we kind of have an idea about what her brand really is. So in my mind, it's people that are stylish. It's people that can, obviously afford that $349 price point for bags. And they're reversible, so it seems like they would probably last for a long time because it's pebbled leather. So you're looking for people that really value durability, that really value quality. So if we go back to her feed and we see what she's been sharing. First of all, I talk about this every time. Love that she has her image in her bio. She has the name of her company as her handle. And she does have a bio here. One thing I would love to see here more, Swan, is probably just more in-depth description, like shop our new collection, click here. Or to see our bespoke and our collections, essential collection, click here. A little more direction. This is very simple and small. So people want to know a little bit more about like what the brand is, what it's all about. So we go down and we look at her feed, and a lot of her images are product images, which is great. We totally want to see what you sell in your feed. Absolutely. And she does share some other things. So in her posts with the products, she does have in her copy just a little bit more than just this is our crossbody bag, which I love. I like that you're going in and kind of telling a story here. Summer's wrapping up. Doesn't mean you have to stop wearing your cute summer clothes. And then she talks about the bag here, which is great. I love that you're adding all of those things in. You're adding things that are other than just product photos as well, which is great too. You're adding in styled stock photography. You're adding curated images. You're adding in kind of some like behind the scenes, like this could potentially be a behind the scenes post. And I love that. I love everything that you're sharing. One thing that I will talk about today, let me move back to me. One thing I wanted to talk about is the importance of approaching Instagram as a magazine versus a catalog. We absolutely want to see your product photos, for sure, right? And you are sharing some things that are other than just your product photos, but we really want to think about ourselves as a media company first. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about this all the time. You are a media company first. What you sell is secondary. So one of my examples in the Creative Brand Summit was talking about the pressed juice. It was a company that was a little food truck, and they were selling green juice out of the food truck. They decided to get a storefront, and they sold green juice in LA. right? It was like right when everyone was starting to do green juice. It was like the new fad. But instead of having like an Instagram account that was just about juice, what they did was start something called the Chalkboard Mag. It was a media company. It was like a magazine, but online. So they thought of themselves as a magazine, but they only distributed their content online in people's emails and then on Instagram. And so in those issues, in every month that they kind of create these collections, they have a guest editor every month, they have different content, they're really curating a lifestyle for people and then selling their juice on the back end. Every banner, every ad in their articles, every email at the bottom, everything really ties back to the juice. They want you to purchase the juice for sure, but it's secondary. The content is at the forefront. They're talking about how you can live a healthy life, how you can live a curated lifestyle that they're creating. And that's what we really all are trying to do in business now. You are a media company first. You are curating a lifestyle. You are a magazine that lives online. And so in this recent YouTube video, let me go over. I was just watching this yesterday. In this recent YouTube video at DailyV290, at the 21-second mark, he's meeting this woman in the airport. She stops him, and this is what he says to her.
Less QVC. Got it?
Oh, wait, let me go back.
Or you need to be more Better Homes and Garden and less QVC. Got it? You're welcome.
Okay, so what that means to you, I know that's like that snippet's kind of hard to digest. You're like, what does that mean? Better Homes and Gardens versus QVC. I think what he was probably trying to say was like home and garden television. So like you're more HGTV, you're less QVC. You're not showing up online on Facebook Live and just selling. You're actually showing people something. It's HGTV, right? It's reality TV, but it's curated. Fixer Upper is not just crappy content, right? It's curated. It's telling a story. It is reality television. There's not a script per se. I mean, there are scripts I'm sure they go off of, but they're showing something in real life in a curated fashion that is a television episode. That's what they're doing every time. It's the same thing. It is not a catalog. It is a magazine, right? It is reality television episodes like HGTV versus QVC, where you sit and you purchase things off of the television and all the show's about is selling you something, right? That's not what we're doing. We are creating a media company. So as that applies to Swan, I would really think about your Instagram feed as curating a lifestyle. Oh, shush. Sorry, mother-in-law is calling. We have to really curate a lifestyle for these people before we can sell them something. So how can you use your Instagram feed in that way? Instagram is just a tool to do that, right? You can take every social media platform and have them all work together to do that, to be that media company that is trying to describe the perfect life for these people. Because remember, in my quote that I shared yesterday on Instagram, we are showing people, we're painting the picture of what's possible. Just like on Pinterest, you're gathering up all of these pins about how you want to make your house over, or the Thanksgiving dinner you want to host, or the meals you want to serve, or whatever it is you use Pinterest for, right? All the different little collections that you're saving into your Instagram collections. All of those things are painting a picture of what's possible. Does that mean you have to have like a Pinterest perfect life? No, but that's the end goal. That's what's possible. And if you can get little snippets of that in your life, that's really getting people to where they are envisioning themselves. So if you're really focusing Instagram on that picture of what's possible, creating that magazine, curating that lifestyle, people are going to be more committed to you. Rather than knowing that your Instagram is all about where they can learn more about your products, you should have that, but you should also have things that are going to attract their attention and get their attention there more. Because the more often people want to go to your feed, the more opportunities you have to sell to them. So that's my suggestion for you guys today. Feel free to watch that entire YouTube episode. It's really, really good. But that snippet was just key to what we've been talking about lately. And hopefully you guys can take those ideas and really infuse it into your own brands.